Welcome back to more Pokemon White 2. So last time, we caught the legendary Pokemon Regigigas. An interesting part of that one, and then we also finished up with Twist Mountain and Osiris by exploring the Roots of Winter. So yeah. This time, no, we're back on Route 23, also need cut, alright? I can't forget about that part. Because yeah, we got our next legendary Pokemon to catch now, so yeah. So yeah, let's go get car. Kind of again, I keep forgetting that Route 23 is like that. So yeah. So yeah, Brave Yari's gonna be coming back to us. I don't want to put away Hydreigon though, because yeah, Hydreigon's gonna be very useful for what's coming up. So yeah. So let's go back to our main box. So that means I'm probably gonna put away Antonia then. And that's fine by me, even though yeah, again, Antonia was kind of nice for full swipe. That's okay. Alright, so let's get back on the bike. And now we have cut now, so you will be able to get onto Route 23 because yeah, this is where our next Pokemon is. If I'm remembering this correctly. So yeah, let's use cut. So you want to go over here. Mysterious Fuzz can be filled here to the surrounding area. There we go. So yeah, let's have John Tracy in the lead, obviously, and let's save the game once again. So yeah, and yeah, it should be nighttime as well. So yeah, we should have hopefully an easier time catching this. So yeah. Alrighty, how's the machine on? Let's give this a good go. This is Azul, so yeah, level 65, Psychic type Pokemon. Levitate for its ability with the moves Last Resort, Extra Sentry, Nasty Plot, and Future Sight. So yeah, Azul, offensive of the 3 Lake Guardians, very good offensive stats too. 125 in both attacking stats, so it can actually mix attack, and 115 speed on top of that, and yeah, even starts out with Nasty Plot too. So yeah, definitely yeah, got the Definitely got the power to do, a lot of damage, and yeah, its coverage doesn't disappoint either, so yeah, as we're going to be seeing. Anyway, I decided to go with full swipe, I got 5 of them, but still getting a stone edge, so that's fun. That didn't do as much as I would hope, so yeah, so I might want to pop a elixir or something like that. We'll see, it looks like it's a 4 Echo, so that's fine. Yes, yeah, one problem I'm having is that my Pokemon are so strong, and as of, being the offensive one of the 3, yeah, I really need Pulse Swipe to weaken it, so there we go. And now we'll just go into, I might not be able to here, but that's okay. Yep, that's okay. That's where, obviously, Vitra comes in. Vitra has, the dark typing, it can't really hurt us now, so yeah, now we can start trying to catch it, so yeah. So again, yeah, Azul definitely has the offensive stats, and yeah, alongside the Nasty Plot as well, which it starts off with, yeah, that's really good. As for other level up moves, I think the main notable one that a lot of people will pay attention to is Explosion. It's nerfed in this game, but it is kind of funny that it gets it, so yeah. Its other moves aren't amazing though. You're mainly going to be using TMs on this thing, and yeah, you got a lot of good options. Psyshock or Psychic, yeah, those are some very good stab options. Thunderbolt's also there, Flamethrower is there too, allowing you to hit those pesky Steel type Pokemon easily reliably. Even Charge Beam, Acrobatics is a funny choice. You can go with Thunder Wave as well, although yeah, I wouldn't really go with this Pokemon, but it is an option. Even Grass Star U-Turn there too. And then for Mewtwo moves, yeah, it gets even better. You get the punches if you want to go more physical. Stealth Rock, which is a very good move for it to become a lead. I think it does get Taunt as well if you want to use it for that role, so yeah. So you could do that. And yeah, I think it's mainly the punches. You don't see Super Beam too, but yeah, not too much. I guess Zen Headbutt though is worth pointing out if you want to use a physical moveset though, because that's probably going to be your best psychic type move. So yeah. So yeah, as of a pretty simple Pokemon to talk about, that's a thing, sure. It's no nonsense in its offensive approach, and yeah, it has some pretty good moves to use alongside that approach too. So yeah. So yeah, pretty solid Pokemon, that's a thing, sure. So yeah. And hey, we can talk about a topic while we're trying to catch it too. So yeah. So I've already gone over all my Pokemon related topics, so yeah, let's try go through some more. So yeah, one I was asked to talk about was, yeah, how do I feel about Metaphors so far? Again, I'm not really sure how far I'm into the game, but I have definitely made a lot of good progress. And yeah, Metaphors is definitely an interesting game to talk about because it does feel like the kind of game I would like. It's a bit niche, because apparently it didn't sell that well, so yeah. Or it didn't sell as well as hoped, so yeah. Which yeah, that's kind of a shame, but yeah. There are definitely some ways that go into that. I'm obviously not going to be one of them, because I still need to play through it, but yeah. But again, yeah, I think it's a really good RPG. Even if you haven't played Atlas RPGs, I can definitely see people liking it. I don't know how to feel about the plot. The plot is certainly something, alright? It's it definitely is what you expect from Atlas. Definitely quite thought-provoking. But again, I'm not really sure how to feel about it at the moment. Same with the characters, because again, I think I need to see more before, you know, I cast my judgment on that. Gameplay though, I really like what I'm seeing though. Like, yeah, again, seeing the press system again is really good. I've been having a lot of fun with that, obviously. It's just, you know, a very good system. That's why, you know, something like, you know, DDS is really good. SG5 is really good too. Definitely make those games really fun to play. And then, yeah, of course, the archetypes too. Basically, your class in that game, you're able to, you know, change classes, have each character fulfill a different role. And yeah, being able to also inherit skills from other classes as well onto, or archetypes, should we say, onto new ones. Yeah, that's really good. I think that's a lot of customization, but also yeah, it does mean that, you know, the archetype itself is also very important too, so yeah. So yeah, there's also that as well, so yeah. Very close there as well. It ain't running out of PB could be a problem. It does have Last Resort, which is 5. I think the rest of them still have a decent amount, so yeah. And of course, if Dust Balls don't work, I have Timables now, so yeah. So keep that in mind. Also, yeah, Paralysis is also really nice, because again, it stops it from attacking, which means that's an extra PP. So yeah, but anyway, that was my metaphor. Yeah, so this is actually proving, you know, what I was expecting with most Sledge-shaped Pokemon, a decent challenge to catch, so yeah. But anyway, that's despite the fact that, you know, it's probably at 1 HP, so yeah. It's kind of funny how that works out. But anyway, so yeah. So that's what I was talking about, so yeah, again, yeah, just, yeah, I'm really liking the archetypes too, and how you obtain them too is also really interesting as well, you know. Not only, you know, getting new party members, but also, mean to rank up, your bonds, basically. Basically the social links of the game, so yeah. Anyway, there we go. As soon as I start complaining, there we go. So, what's Azelf? The willpower Pokemon obviously. When Azelf flew, people gained the determination to do things. It was the birth of willpower. And yeah, the reason why it's here is because, yeah, you need a lot of willpower to get through Victory Road. So yeah, that's why we see it there. So yeah, now we're gonna fly. And yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Full Swipe. Hopefully I don't forget this time, as I keep doing that. Hopefully for the next Pokemon though, we don't need it Full Swipe it. I never see maybe need to. Yeah, again, resisted hits. I didn't really have anything that was resisted against Psychic, because again, I have so many Puck type moves, so yeah. For example, so yeah. So, finishing off the topic, yeah, again. Again, yeah. I just really like exploring the archetypes too as well. And yeah, of course, I also like, ramp people up. I also like that it's a lot more simple and competitive as well. You don't need to worry about, getting the right answer in the question. You're guaranteed to get to the next rank as well. So yeah, and there's only 8 ranks to worry about too. So yeah. So again, yeah, very enjoyable. I always look forward to playing it in the weekends with my friend as well. I mean, that's another thing that's just, made playing that game so much fun as well. Because, getting to experience for the first time alongside someone else, that is a really cool feeling. So yeah. Like I said, it's definitely a very enjoyable RPG residential. Again, a shame it didn't sell that well. Again, now this isn't like the biggest company around. It's an adamant nature interest in us, so yeah. And yeah, I guess we'll do this for now, which probably means that yeah, I want to move on like this. And yeah, we'll just put the last one here, so yeah. Do some like weird order with this box, but anyway. So yeah, let's get into your back. Now yeah, let's yeah, Tony, yeah, could use full sight, but yeah, Sony is probably a lot better. Rowan could also use it too, so yeah, that's something else to consider too. Yeah. Of course, yeah, before, yeah, I was definitely very intimidated to do like a playthrough of it as my first playthrough. Kinda like I was doing like Persona 3, for example. And I felt more comfortable doing something. I wouldn't say doing something like that. I felt more comfortable doing TXR instead as a PC game on my return, basically. So yeah, because again, I already did play that game, and then yeah, I was, I definitely felt more comfortable talking about it. But yeah, although yeah, I wouldn't mind maybe doing metaphor, especially if I do learn more about the game, watching other playthroughs and stuff like that. So yeah. That's definitely something I'm not totally against. So yeah, again, very good game, very good gameplay. Again, not really sure how to think about the plot so far, but we'll see. Anyway, we have Zoroark here, so we need to go follow him. Let's lead us to the area where we call Vitra, actually, so yeah, that's interesting. So I'm gonna go over here. And yeah, through this area that he was blocking before. And this looks a little bit familiar. These right here. Because yeah, this guy's here. So yeah. Came. This is Team Plaza's castle. The ruins are Getz's dreams. The deepest chamber of this castle. It's a place that holds a special meaning to me. I have to face you there. Follow me. Actually, rather than just seeing you there, I prefer to follow. That way I can see which path you choose and observe what catches your interest. So I ask this of you. Take me to the deepest chamber of this castle? Yes. You lead and I'll follow. I remember. This is the place where Anafia and Concordia took care of me as a human. The Seven Sages all taught me many different things. Interesting. But yeah, now we get to tag along with N in N's castle. You get approaching her. We're also next to the very infamous room. This one here. This place was my entire world. And I was abandoned deep in the woods. Once it took me in a race here the Pokémon lived there. Then one day a man appeared before me claimed to be my father. That was Getz's. The things he gave me were the name Harmonia, the knowledge a king would need. Pokemon with their hearts shut so very tightly I couldn't even talk to them. In this room. I'll be outside. Yeah, I can definitely see why you would do that. This is definitely kind of saddening being here, I must admit. Yeah, side the boss will name Harmonious right? Like, you feel so bad for him because, again, this is basically all he was living with. So yeah, again, just imagining him being so ice like that, it hurts a lot actually. Lead off follow. Again, yeah, and yeah, he's just, such a great character. That'd be one of my favorites now that, he definitely appeals to that more grown up side, I guess. Team with the overheat, it's like Joker Media, but it's a fire type move, so yeah. So like 140 power, 9% accurate, but you lower your special type by 2 stages. Pretty good move in some circumstances. And I think it appeals to, my older side now. The one that, prefers playing stuff like, Persona, for example, where, character depth is very important to those games, so yeah. This is our destination. Go inside. Alright, let's go check it out. That's the place. It's 2 years ago. For the sake of Pokemon, for my world of truth, I put my beliefs on the line and battled a certain trainer, and I lost. But at the same time, I learned something important. To make the world better, you must accept different ideas. I learned that this is the formula for changing the world. Accepting different ideas. I want to see if you're a trainer whose heart is strong enough to do that. Restaurant, come. Restaurant always wants to know which truths you seek, not how good a trainer you are. Battle me. Are you prepared? Yeah. Show me the depth of your determination. Now you get to battle N once again. And nice touches, they made him a lot happier with his sprite now, which is really cool. And only one Pokemon, only one pun that he needs, Reshiram. It was level 75, so this will be a good test of Ash strength. And yeah, Ronan, why not? Let's go with you. So, of course, Reshiram's turn, please. Let's try a Surf. This is a pretty interesting battle, a one... I wouldn't say one-on-one, but yeah, your whole team versus a very powerful legendary Pokemon. That's really cool. More, let me hear the voice of Pokemon more. So you only went for Imprison, that's fun by me. Not really sure what moves this has. Dragon Balls, yeah, that's definitely gonna hurt. And yeah, I think they do want you to do this like immediately after, so then yeah, this thing also has like a big level advantage on you. That definitely sounds quite scary, so yeah, to deal with. But yeah, I decided to do it in this order. If you go tell, I'm basically going in the order we traversed that journey before, so yeah. So yeah, that's why this is gonna be one of the last things to do before we explore uncharted territories, so yeah. I guess the exception is what I decided to do with Twist Mountains, so yeah. I decided to explore that first, but anyway, knocks out unfortunately. Ronan did very well though. Now all you do is just outspeed it, which everyone does, and knock it out. Now let Serena do that. So yeah, we'll go for the nice Earthquaker. And there you go. The love for your Pokemon that permeates every side body. I accept it. Fresh Shower defeated. Your feelings, your desire to pursue ideals, that's what surpassed us. Family reminded me of 2 years ago. It may just be a little, but I know you better. That's how I feel. And Reshiram, thank you for everything. My journey with you has been truly wonderful. From now on, I want you to use your power to help this dreamer realize his dreams. I know, I'll miss you too, but your task is to help humans who seek the truth. I've learned so much from you. I'll do my best to tell everyone what else I learned on my own. It'll be okay. I can talk to Pokemon, become the bridge between Pokemon and humans. That's my truth. So, rest well. Rohan, I'll trust you with this Lightstone. We obtained the Lightstone. Take that Lightstone to Transpiral Tower. Alright. What else you gotta say? Go Transpiral Tower. I will I'll search for that train about 2 years ago, and I plan to say thank you. That's also nice too. And that really shows that the protect from Black or White, in our case Theo, really changed this person. And obviously, so yeah. And yeah, just, and you might be, it is interesting, and 3 hours also comes to mind about this, Silent Protect, obviously. They can also change things, just that, again, I think it's kind of how it's done, I think, is important as well. So, yeah. I actually don't mind what Violet does in that game, to be honest, because, again, the changes that do make, I think, the impact they have on this shit and stuff, I think that was actually kind of well done, to be honest. It kind of reminds me of, what Black or White's prototype was able to do with N as well. It's kind of interesting when you do that. It does feel like, what you're doing is, making an impact. And it's also, what you're doing is making an impact, but also, what you're doing is, like, making an impact, but also, changing the characters too, making them grow as well. I do like, obviously, I do like the character development too. It's something that, again, I've come to appreciate quite a lot too, so yeah. And playing these more story-driven games, so yeah. Anyway. So yeah, I think we did quite well today. Not a super long part, but yeah, we did catch Ezel, and we had a battle against Reshiram. And now, we can go catch Reshiram at Dragon Spiral Tower, so I think, that's what we're gonna do. We've also all healed up, which is nice, so yeah. That would be the last Lisa event. There is something else we can do with him. I can't remember how it looks. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with Reshiram though, so yeah, we'll worry about that later then. But yeah, we got a team here. And we got a new Pokemon to go catch. Another legendary Pokemon in fact, so yeah, that should be a lot of fun. Next time, we're going to be going to Dragon Spiral Tower and catching a new legendary Pokemon. Now, another thing I should mention is that, of course, Black 2, you obviously fight the other legendary Pokemon, but I didn't record that. I'm not really sure why I didn't. I probably should have, but I think I felt like, again, it's a very similar battle because, again, it's one Pokemon once again, called Zekrom that time. And I kind of curve stomped it as well because I was 10 levels higher than him at the point, so so I don't know, I didn't feel the need to. But as you probably said though, Black 2 is a little bit different in that regard, but I will definitely show that team catching, Zekrom, obviously. No need to, be coy about that, so but anyway, that means we have, a double special next time. We're going to be catching both Reshiram and Zekrom, so look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again for that.